It's the second day of the hack week. Last night, I stayed in the office until 9 o'clock. It was all dark outside last night, but our hearts were still pretty warm because we were doing a lot of fancy stuff and we were making progress.
I'm feeling good. I am cold. I actually am really looking forward to having some product feedback. Long day ahead of us and a lot of progress to make.
I'm in that happy middle area where you're stressed, but also really excited about what you're working on.
The first day was a total disaster and we didn't get anything done.
It's both, overwhelming but exciting.
It's like a melting pot and innovation comes out of this pot.
Yeah, there's a little funny inconsistency because we use the term hack week, but this is very far from hacking. This is big inventions, difficult technical challenges, the time to take risks. What we're gonna see this week is a lot of built up thought, people making big innovative leaps, and a lot of deep coding. On top of all of the intense sounding talk we're doing here and creation and innovation, this is one of the funnest weeks ever at Roblox.
Hello. Good morning. How are y'all doing?
I got a hint of what you're working on.
Awesome.
It's essentially, I think it's something we've wanted on Roblox for about 15 years.
So we're working on a series of improvements to the in-game menu to help players stay together with their friends, going from experience to experience.
The idea is so powerful because we've always been thinking about people coming together and moving along together. So I'm very, very excited to see how it fully materializes.
Manuel's our head of product. He's really in touch with user experience. What better compliment to walk with me as we give feedback to these Hack Week projects, especially when we're thinking about building things that show off our vision, building things that show off innovation.
I've been at Roblox for almost 2 years now, and I run the product design, data science, and a smaller set of groups that work very closely with our engineering teams to build everything that you see on the platform. I'm a product person at heart, and one of the things that product people do is always looking for what are those opportunities to make something that will surprise, delight, and make people happy. And what I'm seeing so far is very, very exciting. So it's based on what you recently played, you have a list of continue playing?
Exactly. The original idea was just to have a back button, and then we realized it would be so much more useful if we had continue playing because that encompasses both where you came from and any other places that you might want to go back to. The idea is your friends will get an invite to come with you. And then it will be a group teleport, which solves a lot of problems. One, you'll get teleported to a server that has space for all of you, and it's opt-in, so it's fixing the problem from the party system where you were just forced to come with them.
I like that this is so granular. You're showing quick progress already. You guys must be feeling great, right?
Feeling pretty good.
Are the other teams going, oh my gosh, what's
Are
up
they?
with it?
I don't know.
Andrea's building a project that I'm very passionate about, so she has a leg up in that one. Bringing people together on the platform, our vision is in many ways to reimagine how people come together. So this idea that I could be in an experience with a group of people and move to the next one all together is a super powerful one.
Okay, so start off, can you share a bit about the vision here? What are you going to try to do?
Yes. We are trying to build a music composer to enable user to compose the music with more than one instrument. It's digital format and also based on the composed music. So user can do composing, can do synthesizing and generation.
This to me seems really pressing on Roblox. We have all these music composer tools out there, and then we're seeing what we would support. So A, is it too ambitious? And then B, do you have all of the internal hooks, APIs, ability to manipulate sound that you need?
I would definitely say this is ambitious, but I think it's doable still. So it's together with the drum and also the piano, and we can pass that into the game engine to be synthesized.
The part that is super exciting is that when people think, to Dave's point, when people think about creation on Roblox, they may think about an experience, they may think about a piece of clothing or whatever, but it's really everything. You can create the music, you can create the game, you can create the avatars. So it's really, really cool. Yeah, Cherries is amazing. By the way, I mentioned I'm a musician myself, so I love seeing anybody working on music products. And I love the notion that it highlights that creation on Roblox. It's very broad. They might need to work a little bit on how do you make the interface, as she mentioned, very approachable. But I like the idea that they're bringing this angle of music creation into the platform.
Talking to Dave and Manuel gives us really great confidence to say, hey, this is an awesome project, awesome idea, and so that we will definitely keep pushing it.
Does it still work? Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. You should be able to see it now in Legacy.
Right now in Legacy, it says we have 2 left hands and 2 left hands, 1 right hand.
There's a lot of things that have to connect and a lot of permissions that we have to comply with, and so it feels like we are swimming against the current.
What's the parent of this?
It's created on main page. It's just
What if we just load friends there?
That would work. Yeah.
Okay, let's just do that.
One of the things that I find missing from our current implementation of the metaverse to what I believe to be our vision is this connection between worlds. It's very rare that you see a portal from one experience to another. The solution I'm proposing is to allow users to teleport from experience to experience together with whoever they were in that experience with before and back seamlessly without ever having to leave, reliably being with your friends the whole time. This will be my 5th Hack Week. I believe I've been in the top projects all but 1 year, so hoping to make it back in this year.
I used to work for one of the biggest tech company in the industry, and gradually I realized, hey, I should do something more wild, and that's why I joined Roblox. I love the way that we are really focused on the community. We have a lot of freedom within the company. Say like we want to build a lot of cool stuff, then we can just take the risk to build it up. Our team is seeking to build the experience to enable our end users to do music composing with more than one instrument and also the synthesizers. I play ukulele a little bit, I play piano a little bit, so I do feel like I do have a little bit expertise on this topic. So for me, I think one of the most crucial part is being really practical. So I have a big dream and our team has a big dream. However, we need to decouple things down so that we know, hey, what's the core part that we want to focus on for just 3 days so that we can not just dream the great things, but also make them come true.
Yesterday was all planning, today was all implementation. Got my dinner, I'm gonna head back up and see if I can get a working MVP by the end of the night.
So we're gonna start playing one of our synthesized files and see. So there's nothing in the first half of the, and then this happens. We don't know what this is.
Oh man, this is so funny.
Yep.
We actually get one effect working. So we change the instrument to be the flute.
Yay!
This morning I saw a few groups and projects. Tonight I saw some groups and projects. I don't know if these were hand selected or what's going on, but I thought every group came to play. They're a lot further than I've used to seeing in the past, and they're pretty ambitious. I'm kind of glad I'm not in this Hack Week. It's looking pretty competitive.
Last night we stayed up pretty late until around 1 or 2.
I am a little bit stumped right now. I went into this project though.
How far along are you with 12 hours left to go?
It's 11:41, Wednesday of Hack Week. I'm dead.
We for sure are gonna work all the way to the wire and submit 1 second before midnight.